Hello, hello. Hi, YouTube. Welcome back
Um,
to All Inclusive.
Hi, everyone.
Happy Friday.
TGIF.
Yes. Thank goodness it's Friday.
Yes. So you guys were doing things a little different today. We'll say this probably several times during our stream when new
Yes.
people join, but we are not going to be auctioning off our creations today. Today, Cole and I are taking this time to work on some commission pieces that we need to get done.
Yes.
I don't take commission work, but this is something that I did prior to stopping that I
Mm,
still haven't done. So this was a trade I did with Vintage Gal Kim. So I'm going to work on her dolls today.
perfect.
And yeah, what are you working on, Cole?
I have some custom kittles I have to be building up the coloring on for my friend Crystal over on Instagram. We're actually making them into mini emerald enchanted dolls.
Oh my gosh, how fun.
Yeah, so that's super fun because I'm working on 2 other customs for her. So I'm making like kittle versions of her customs and then, the original emerald. So that will be fun.
That's so fun.
Yes.
Awesome. Hey,
Yeah.
Catherine. Hey, Evan. Hey, Shanna.
Hi, Shanna. Hi,
You
Evan.
guys are coming in.
Yes. I'm excited.
Me
I'm
too.
ready for just a chill day today.
Uh-oh.
Oh, well, all we see are Amy's hands. Technical difficulties. But yes, and then I'm also working on this other Susie Sad Eye. I'm actually going to be making her into Emerald the Enchanted Witch, which, how many times can I say that? I actually have a cute little one right here. One of my favorite dolls, if it's not already already known. I have 9 of them at this point, which I'm a little bit of a hoarder when it comes to Emerald, but I'm okay with it. Hi, Melissa. Hey, Sandy. How's it going? Oh, yeah, I think maybe Amy had to, or nope, I think Amy's still there. She'll be back shortly. Don't you worry. So, like we have stated, we are just working on some commissions today. Just kind of, having a chill crafting day. Won't be auctioning off our creations today. Um, but it will still be fun to create and to get to hang out with you guys. So, yes, hi, Pumpkin Dog. How's it going? Happy Friday. Happy Friday. So, basically, yeah, I'm just going to be using some chalk pastels. Amy, oh, sorry, my bad. Amy,
I'm back.
all
So
right.
my computer was not plugged into the outlet and
Oh,
my battery died, and it's because I unplugged it to use my little iron the other day and I forgot. So
no. Oh my gosh, so many gadgets and gizmos.
so many. So
Yes.
anyway.
Oh my gosh, look everyone, Amy has some new hair, rocking the new hair today.
Yay.
Looks wonderful.
So much better. It's more me. I
Yeah.
mean, I always try to go with highlights and things, but it always turns, well, I call it orange. And I just can't. So I'm like, I wanted an ombre with light ends, but he's like, you got to grow it out more and get more new growth. And I said, fine, then just do it all dark for now and we'll work towards
Yes.
that. So,
Yes, I love it.
yeah. All right. Let me get my comments back here. See who's here. Sandy and Melissa and Pumpkin Dog. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Oh, thank you, Sandy. So yeah, we are working on commission pieces for those of you who just joined. So we will not be offering them up for sale today, but we are here to craft with you and you get to see our process. So it'll be fun.
Oh yeah, always fun working on some dolls. I see
Yeah.
you working on a beautiful Bradley style pose doll.
Yeah. So Kim had given me this doll to do a witch for her. So we're going to be reimagining her.
Oh,
And she looks like she needs some touch-ups on her eye makeup too. So it's going to be fun. And if I get it done I don't think I'm going to get it done that fast, but if I did, then I have a Christmas one to do too, but we'll see. You've got a few, so we'll see how much.
I have a little pile over here. We
Yeah.
have, oh my gosh, here's another one I've been working on. Is a cute little Kamar guy. When I found him, he was completely missing a horn. So resculpted that with some epoxy sculpt, and now I'm going in painting on some flowers and giving him some glitter. Super fun.
I love it. Love, love, love. Okay. Well, let's see. I'm not sure how I'm trying this kind of different setup here. So it might cover my face a little bit. We'll do our best. So I am going to hopefully be able to find my scissors.
Oh, ultimate struggle of the day.
Why am I always looking for the scissors?
Oh my gosh.
I think yesterday when I did my sale, I dumped everything in a box again, as I normally do.
Yeah.
So my scissors probably ended up in that box. So let's see. This weekend, I am going to attempt to clean my studio.
Gosh. Yes. Something I can already do.
Everything organized. I also have to start filming my ads for the Whatnot event. And I gotta have a nice space in which to do that. I can't imagine that I would have put my scissors in that box of junk. So I didn't see them, and that's right, I didn't. I'm like, I know I would know better than that because scissors are something we need to have handy at all times. All right, well, you guys know I'm not fond of this lace. This it's just so dated. Just too much lace. It's just too much lace.
Orange.
But we will repurpose it into something less lacy.
Yes. So I'm going in, doing first layers of some chalk pastels. Then I'll probably step away and do some MSC, which is Mr. Super Clear, my favorite matte clear sealant. So far so good. For sure.
I did get a webcam, but I don't have it hooked up. I mean, I had it hooked up the other day, but I don't have it hooked up for this.
Oh, gotcha.
I didn't want to take. I don't know. Like, are you using your webcam?
Supposedly.
Okay. Yeah. Like, I don't know if I plugged it in, if it would just automatically default to it. I don't know. And I kind of messed it up because I tried to screw it onto my little octopus holder thing.
Oh, yeah.
And I guess I somehow stripped the threaded part out of the camera onto the little tripod thingy, and now it's useless. So yeah. All right, we're taking this off too. So I'm probably taking the whole thing off and just leaving the top. I always think, oh, well, maybe, and then I'm always like, no.
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 That's okay.
So what are you guys up to? Thank you, Evan.
Yeah, so ready for the summer.
It's just so much easier to have it short. And then if you want it long, you can throw in extensions or a wig, you know?
Best of both worlds.
Mm-hmm.
Truly.
So you guys have plumbing issues, so I will have to step away when the plumber arrives. And they were supposed to be here at 11 a.m. this morning, and that didn't work.
Cats. Oh my gosh.
So here we are. So we will lose my studio feed when my phone rings. So when that happens, you'll know why.
Oh, yeah.
But the bathtub in the guest room,
Ugh.
Looked like something out of a horror movie. It was filled with brown water yesterday, and I don't know how that happened. And then I went in there because I'm keeping it closed off so the cats are not messing around in there.
Yeah.
And so I went in there right before the feed, and now all the water has drained out, leaving residue. But obviously something's not right, so they still, they still need to figure that out.
Oh no. Ugh. Yeah, plumbing is something not to mess around with, unfortunately.
No. And we're in a condo, so I do not want to deal with something happening and it starts flooding the unit down below us, and then we're liable for those damages because we own the condo, so it's not like it's the building's responsibility. So fun times. It's always something.
It is indeed always something.
All right, well, we will decide if we're going to keep the hoop or not. But let's first, we're going to pick out what fabric we're going to use.
Fun part.
Yeah.
So I am going ahead trying to get all of the little kiddos' hair out of their faces. I have gone in and rerouted all of them. I used super cute, like a whitish pink for this one. I used kind of like a yellowish green for this one, and then I used an original Emeralds doll's hair for that one.
Love it.
Yes.
All right, well, I've got to use some that I have a lot of fabric for, so let me see what my options are. I mean, I like the plaid, but no. So let's see what else we have here. I have so many fun Halloween prints.
So ready for Halloween already.
I know, I'm there. I'm just getting to where I could deal with Christmas again.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Before I was like, I don't ever need Christmas again. But I always will love Christmas. Well, I love this, but it's the wrong color orange. So this has some different shades of orange in it. Could work. I don't like that the main orange is wrong, or there's the small print.
Oh my gosh, those are amazing.
I don't think I have enough of that. This one would have to be ironed. I don't feel like ironing. All right, let's try this one. Guys, she smells like incense. And I kind of have an allergy, not kind of. I am allergic. I get a reaction, let's just put it that way, to incense. And her dress, when I was cutting it up, I was getting incense smells.
Oh no.
All right, so we're gonna need a nice long piece of this to work with for the skirt. Should be plenty long.
Oh, but it sounds like Kat received her dolls, and she's going to be making a whole little treasure chest for her Amy doll.
Aww.
No,
I'm so glad.
I want to
So
see.
glad you got them. You got your vintage dish doll and your mermaid. I had to finish that base. That's what hung me up. If I don't finish it on camera and I'm like, oh, I'm going to finish it, then everything else that I already have, like, that I'm responsible for doing, it's like, then where do I fit this in?
Yep.
So that little back side of the base still needed to be glittered, but finally got to it. Hopefully, is Yendan here? I hope Yendan got her dolls. They should have gotten here or gotten to her last week as well. And tomorrow is my first virtual doll workshop. So
Yes.
Catherine is going to be there. She's so good.
And how many workshops are you doing?
Well, we had a couple, but then I moved them all onto one.
Okay.
Just to make it better for everybody and myself. I also had run out of my large cones, which
Oh gosh.
I didn't realize had happened. And so when I went to put the kits together originally, I'm like, wait a minute. I go to get my back stock of cones and I don't have any more cones.
Oh my gosh.
So then I had to order the cones and wait for them to arrive. So that was another reason why I wanted to just move it another week ahead. But that's what happens when your craft room is not in order and you just assume that there's more cones in here somewhere and then you find out there's not. But yeah, I got more now. So anyway, I'm going to have another one in June. So if anyone is interested, hit me up. I haven't put it in my shop yet, but Gia is going to be at that one.
Ooh.
And then tomorrow we have Trisha and Mary and Jody and Holly. Holly was one of the winners of my Doll a Day drop.
Oh yes.
And Catherine, I think that. Oh, and Molly.
Oh, yay.
Yeah.
What a fun bunch.
And yesterday I was like, oh my gosh, three of the doll kits, I mailed them priority on Tuesday, and most of them all had already arrived. And then Molly's said it wasn't coming until 9 p.m. on Saturday, and I'm freaking out. And then Holly's wasn't even scanned into the system.
Oh.
And I'm freaking out because I'm like, I mailed like so many packages that day, but surely there's no way that package could be lost in my craft room, could it? I'm like, maybe they just didn't scan it. And then Jody's also said it was going to be delivered Saturday, so I'm freaking out. But then I woke up this morning and magically all three had arrived. Already been delivered. So yeah. So we're not doing the workshop publicly, it's private. So we won't be posting that video. So you're not going to miss anything. It's just a private thing for us all to hang out. Oh, her base is broken. That's why she's lopsided.
Oh, no.
Shoot.
She is not all about that base, unfortunately, today.
All about that base. Yeah. I'll have to reinforce the base. I'll do that later. We've come this far. I'm not turning back now.
No.
I'm excited too, Catherine. It's going to be so much fun.
Yes.
And happy birthday to your daughter, Pumpkin Dog.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry. It's going to be so fun to see how everybody designs their dolls, and we all get to hang out and socialize and chit chat and gossip and all that stuff that us women like to do. I really don't like this hoop skirt. It's really wonky, and so I think I'm going to get rid of it. I think I'll be better off going rogue.
Yes. So ribbon.
Bye. I'm going to make sure that I haven't missed plumber. Away for me to check. Let's see anything. All right. A pencil skirt could be cute instead of it being all poofy. Let's see. A little cute A-line skirt, maybe. I mean, I always try to do something different and then I never do, but maybe I will.
Maybe today will be the day.
Maybe today I will do something different. It will be much faster. Well, potentially, because you never know. I could end up doing something crazy with the rest of it. But I do kind of like this little A-line skirt look, and that way you get to see the characters very clearly. Let's see if we can make that happen. So you got your internet all set up?
Supposedly, we were supposed to get like a whole different internet like downstairs, but I don't know, the internet provider was like, okay, let's just make your like one really strong. So we decided to do that. So I haven't noticed a difference. So we're thinking just to, say forget, that and just have another person come out for a second opinion because I don't know, it's just not as strong as we would like.
Yeah.
So
maybe you can get more of those Google Pods throughout the house.
Yeah.
And try that because that's what I have. I have, I think, 3 of them, and I just have small condo.
Okay.
But I use, like the main router is now in my where I used to do my shows in my stepdaughter's room. So I really need to relocate that router in here now that I'm working out of here so I get the strongest signal. But like, so in that bedroom is the main router. Then I have a pod in here. I have a pod in the living room, and I have a pod upstairs. So
Okay, gotcha.
Yeah. And it really changed our life. I mean, we went through years of bad internet service and them telling us there's nothing more we can do.
Oh, really?
Okay. But yeah, that solved everything for me.
Her face is looking very, very purple.
Oh, that's so awesome. I love this kind of a mashup.
Me too. So I'm going to go run outside really quick, give them a first coat, and I will be right back because then I have 5 other projects I need to start working on.
Got it.
All right. See you in the future.
Okay. And I am just going to continue to obsess over as I do. This is not a good angle. I better move this back in. Of just spending all this time deciding on where I'm going to cut it, where I'm going to glue it, how, and I just need to dive in because otherwise I take way too much time. All right, let's see. I feel like the plumber might be here, guys, so we're going to leave you alone, completely alone for a moment. Hold on. Okay, there was nobody at the door, but I swear I heard some tapping. So I probably should make sure I don't have any missed calls. Because God forbid.
I'll catch you.
No, I haven't. Okay. All right.
Oh my gosh, I do have a very fun exclusive that's going to be over on Whatnot. I thought I would show off for a giveaway.
What?
Disney. Yes, I'm making a Disney knee hugger.
Oh my God.
I'm so excited. I'm gonna be working on a Pokemon one as well. But
Oh my gosh, that is amazing.
yes, I'm so excited.
And this is going to be for the arts and crafts launch event.
Oh, yes, indeed.
Which we haven't even talked about yet. So,
Oh,
and I'm going to have to iron this fabric. That's why I keep obsessing over it. I'm like, gosh darn it, I'm going to have to iron. And it's not a problem. It's just that I have to find a plug, an outlet. So you guys have probably heard whisperings. Maybe this is already plugged in. I wonder what I unplugged before. Let me see. We've heard whisperings about Whatnot events.
yes.
And yeah, it's not plugged in. So, but it's caught. Hold on. As I get older, I'm just not able to multitask. I can't multitask like I used to. Maybe I need to take some antioxidants for my brain. Okay. Let's see here. There's a plug. Oh, there's the plumber. All right, cool. You to entertain our audience now.
Perfect.
Hold that thought, guys.
Oh my gosh. Hello, everyone. So, let's show off some other customs I've been working on. I have another little Susie Sad Eyes. I feel like I'm always kind of working on these. I personally love the Susie Sad Eye dolls. So here's one I've rerouted. And then here's another one I have rerouted. This one has kind of a yellow-green, kind of lemon lime look with some pink eyeshadow. And then this one's a platinum gal with some kind of mint-ish eyeshadow and some long lashes. So yes, I've been working on those. I'm trying to fix up this cute little Squeak. She was completely missing like the top portion of her hat, but I sculpted her a new little point out of some epoxy sculpt. So I've been just recoloring her, kind of fun and funky, kind of making her like not a Shrek, but I was kind of thinking more zombie, but I don't know. We'll see what I do with her. But I thought she would be really cute just for a little video on TikTok. That's kind of what I've been trying to build up a bit, is some videos on TikTok. So here's another little gal I have been working on. This is a custom sculpted doll head I have done on a Dawn doll body. Obviously have to give her some color, but all sculpted by yours truly. I did a oven bake clay for the base and then kind of added some epoxy sculpt to fix her up some of the boo-boos, kind of make it more symmetrical. But let me see, what do I want to work on now? I'm looking at quite a few dolls in front of me. She does look like Wendy from the Casper cartoon for sure. I definitely see that. Yes, zombie Little Red Riding Hood. I love it. And it was nice once I fixed her, she started to squeak again. Because like I said, there was a huge like just gash out of her hat. So love being able to fix them up. What brand of epoxy sculpt do I use? I think I have it. Let me see. Actually, I have my cabinet right here. So I use, I think it's pronounced Aves, Aves. Obviously, it's a 2-part solution. So this is, I think, like part B. There's another part A. You mix it together, and it gradually hardens and, becomes very hard. Also used it for the little horn on this cutie. It was missing a horn. So that was really fun. I've been going cam with the epoxy sculpt. I've used it in the past, but I don't know. I just like, I guess I have a little bit more knowledge of sculpting behind or under my belt, I should say. So it's a little bit more easy to use.
Okay, what did I miss? I could have at least turned my iron on.
Oh no. Honestly, just going down the line of kind of some things I've been working on, talking about some epoxy sculpt and, you know, that whole shebang.
Awesome. Okay. We'll figure this out. I say that every time, but we really will.
One of these days, I
One
swear.
of these days.
One of these
Days. Hey, Mark.
today, but you know, one of them.
Okay, well, let's get the little iron heated up and I'll iron this fabric and then we will decide what we're going to do with her hat. If she's just gonna, I feel like I just want to get rid of this whole thing. I'm just going to make that decision right now. And just give her a nice, I don't want to breathe in the dust that comes off.
Oops, let me grab a doll.
The ancient dust.
Oh yeah.
So I'll just work on getting her a hat while we're waiting. Oops.
Go
So
ahead.
I probably won't talk about the event until after I get the plumbers.
Okay.
I just feel like I'm going to get distracted again in a minute. So I need to just work on the dolly.
So going ahead, just doing a quick layer of acrylic paint on the body. It's easier to do a good layer or two of acrylic paint instead of trying to slowly build up like pastels on the body. Because then once I have a layer or two of this done, then I'll just go in and do some pastels on top of that. But trying to build up a lot of pastel layers, it could take a day or two.
All right, we're going to get her a nice witch's hat going here. Much better than that ugly thing she was wearing.
Oh yeah. 10 times.
And then we're gonna iron this. I really love my little Cricut iron. It's just so convenient, except when you're just having to try to find a place to plug it in.
Oh,
Yes.
well,
But I love it because I can just easily pull it out and iron a little something something. Just got to make sure I use the little caddy because on my makeshift plastic craft table that I had before I got my dream box, I sat it down and melted. It literally melted through the table.
oh no, that sounds like a me move.
Yeah. So, all right, we're done with that. So we'll put it aside. And hey, Glex Picks.
Hey friend, how's it going?
All right, let's get back to her skirt.
Hey.
I'm gonna try to avoid obsessing too much, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put some glue here and start attaching it. So for those of you just joining, we are working on some commission pieces. So these will not be available for sale. And I'll keep saying it, but I don't normally do commission pieces. These were some that I obligated myself to before I stopped.
Mhm.
So I am trying to take this time to get some progress on them.
Oh, yeah. I love doing commissions, at least doll-wise. I did a few commissions when I was really into, like, painting, and I don't know, it's a lot more stressful, I think, but I love some doll commissions.
I love to do them, but because I have the obligation to do my weekly sales, I just never have the
Yeah,
time,
good luck.
and that's my problem. That's what happens. So
I'm so excited for this next week. I'm gonna be starting to, roll out a lot more, I don't know, I've been posting on TikTok, but I've been, like, I don't know, still trying to settle in, so I'm, like, full on gone, down the, like, blocking out a day of just editing for TikTok. So I have a bunch of doll making videos coming. I have some toy history videos coming back. So I'm super excited about that. Popped out the green screen for those.
that's
And those
awesome.
are all starting up this next. Well, actually, tomorrow I have a big restoration video coming over on TikTok tomorrow, which I'm super excited about. It's only taken me about a week and a half to film and finish, but I'm super excited to be sharing it.
That sounds so exciting.
Yes, for sure.
Good to see.
Also working
Yeah,
on
go
some
ahead.
oh,
You're
you
still working on what? I'm sorry.
and like PR or in between working on some longer lengthy YouTube videos.
Yes. Oh, yeah, I wanna get on a schedule and start
Yes.
doing TikTok too. I just have to I'm restructuring everything, so now's the time for me to work that into my schedule. So, I'm gonna get there.
Definitely, definitely.
Let's see how this is looking from the front. No, don't touch the legs. Okay, good, they didn't. It's like so tricky. Okay. So tricky and so scary. Kind of letting it dictate how it wants to fall, but then I don't know how it's going to turn out. I feel so unsettled with people in my house. And just as I feared, some of this tin glue. I hate that. Okay, turned out pretty darn good actually.
Yes.
I was scared, but
Aw, I love that. Yeah.
all right. Okay, let's see here. So I used the Cricut, but I haven't used it in a long time.
You sound like, yeah, I about the same, honestly.
It seems like it's going to be like such an easy, like, oh, this is going to make my life so much easier, but, and it works for some people. I mean, if I could figure out how to create my own files.
Yeah.
There's just a lot of prep work that needs to go into it. And so, but ideally, if I could make my own files and then it would cut out like, if I made patterns for cutting out my knee hugger, like I put together a knee hugger pattern, and like if it cut out all the pieces to make my pose dolls and my knee huggers and stuff, that would be awesome. But the trick is like you have to lay your fabric down on the sticky mat, and then you have to peel all the little pieces off the sticky mat. And it's like that, all of that is a lot of work. And then you have to hope that it's going to cut and the fabric's not going to like come off the sticky mat. That's the fabric. But if you're using it for paper, you know, it's pretty good. But still, you have to pick all the pieces off the sticky mat, which is time consuming.
It is. I would always try to do like letters, and I don't know. At least for me, I would end up like ripping one and just then having it again. And yeah.
I know that my friend who has a brick and mortar craft store locally, she prefers using the I forget what you call it, but like one brand name is the Sizzle or something like that. It's like you use these metal die cuts and you just manually run your machine across it, and it cuts the pieces out, and then you just pick the pieces up.
Okay.
And she used to be a big advocate for the Cricut, but then she switched to this. So it is more efficient. So you might look into that if you're wanting a Cricut, look into that.
Yeah, because I remember when I got it, I was so excited, got a cute color and everything, and then just like, yeah, it just hasn't been used as much as I liked.
Do you have the pink one?
Yeah, of course.
Why?
Of course.
Mine was a wedding gift from my friend Ron Dante.
Aw. It's amazing.
And I used it to make all those wedding flowers, as you saw.
Yes.
And I'm sure I'll use it again, but I have to make the time to delve in. So Cold Joe has a comment for you.
I currently don't have any. Honestly, I like to use the little sponge. I'll use the what's the little egg thing?
Oh yeah, the makeup blender.
Yeah, I'll use the little makeup blender, but honestly, I have no idea where they are right now.
Yeah, we improvise when we don't have the exact tools we need.
But Very good tip, though. Thank you, Joe. But yeah, I'll end up doing, because this is my second layer now, and it's looking pretty good. I'll probably end up doing another two, give it a good even blend, but looking good so far. I do believe. Got the little kittles out.
So I just used some Fabri-Tac glue to apply this little cutout that to her chest. Oh my gosh, it's the perfect fit. I mean, I didn't even really measure it. It was just perfect.
Meant to be.
So loving that, and then make some decisions because I'm considering putting a slit in the skirt, but I don't know. That's risky. I don't really want to. Yeah, I don't want to mess up the design, and I don't know. It doesn't need a slit. I think I'm going to leave it alone. Oh, hey, Sarah. Sorry, I don't.
Sarah?
I'm sorry I didn't see you. Hopefully you're still here. Because since I don't have my glasses on, I can't see far away unless I look. But if I put my glasses on, I can't see to do my up close work. Even though they're technically bifocals, my up close vision is perfect. But they have to give me a little prescription in it to make it work.
Oh, gotcha.
And so it's just, I always have to take them off to work up close anyway. But if I use just distance, then I get like weird ocular migraine vertigo spells because I can't see up close at all with just the distance. Okay, let's see. We are going to think about her sleeves. Oh, that didn't work. Oh, let me angle this. I can't even tell you how many of these kinds of I've tried for this kind of thing, and none of them are good. This one is dangerous. It's going to pinch me. You just leave it alone.
Yeah, I've encountered a few of them. Some of them you can barely get them off, and then others they'll just like randomly flip your phone at you.
Yeah, and then there are the ones that just fall.
Yep.
They don't stay in this position, they just fall. Okay, let's see. All right, first of all, your sleeves kind of coming down, or maybe we'll leave them as bell sleeves. Why not? Why not?
They're everywhere.
I'm notorious for leaving the cap off of my glue.
I'm right there with you.
So now this Fabri-Tac glue is very thick. I have more newer, but where is it, Let's see. Of course, it has no cap either, but I don't think it's dried out yet. It's better. All right. I hear the plumbers knocking on the door again, so hold on.
So we're just giving these emerald kittles another layer of purple, make their skin nice and vibrant, but not too vibrant because emerald really isn't. It's more of like a pastel. So that's why we're using a lighter purple. Just trying to make it more opaque. But I'm trying to see what else could I. I'm probably gonna have to go do another spray of these. I could probably do another paint of those. Ooh, I have some cute paints, glitter paints I could use. So many ideas. Well, I guess I'll So, does anyone have any fun weekend plans? Anything exciting going on? Well, I have a booked schedule this weekend, so I'm excited for. Trying to be as productive as possible, honestly. Hmm. I want to do something. Ooh, an aquarium sounds really fun, actually. I haven't. I mean, I've done some like pretty simple touch-ups on some bisque dolls, but I haven't really ever like full on. Trying to think. Yeah, I don't think I've really ever full on like done too much work on I've or bisque. I've definitely done some composition dolls, worked on them a bunch, um, but more of the bisque. Kind of like some of the ball jointed like Victorian dolls. I haven't worked on too much. I've worked on some of their bodies, but I haven't really worked on like the actual bisque. So no, but I would like to. I definitely have some in my collection. I have a little cabinet full of them. I have more of my antique dolls, but yeah, they're quite fragile. You have to be careful with them, that's for sure. I don't really take them out to do photo shoots or anything. Also, some of them are a little bit creepy, so it's like, oh, only want to handle you maybe once or twice a year. But that's just me.
Oh.
That is just me. Oh, I know. Aquariums are so fun, so magical. So magical. So just currently wiping some of the excess off of these little kiddos. Really trying to get it in all of the crevices.
All right, and of course, I left this. I should have put this on her arm before I left.
Let it sit a little bit.
I'll put more glue on it. What did I miss?
Not too much. Just talking about some bisque porcelain dolls. Evan asked me if I've worked too much on them, and I haven't really done more of the bisque. I've done more of like the composition side of things,
Mhm.
but yes, and evidently everyone has aquarium envy. Um, I do believe was it? Oh, Pumpkin Dog is going to the aquarium tomorrow.
Oh, I'm like, do you have an aquarium in your studio? Oh, okay.
Yes.
That sounds very fun. It's always so calming and beautiful
Stop.
at the aquarium.
Well, I'm going to go spray these one more
Okay.
time. Also, make my dog stop barking.
All right.
Why?
Oh, let's see. Monterey Bay Aquarium. That's so nice. All right. Well, let's get the other sleeve going here. Just to show you guys what I have so far. So the plumbers snaked the tub, and now they're working on one of the toilets that was just kind of a, oh, by the way, while you're here, oh yeah, I'm not using my glue anymore. So I'll probably have to step out one more time and then we'll be done. I always get anxious when people come to the house. Okay. Sorry that what I'm doing is not on camera guys, but it's tricky.
Hey, Jean, how's it going?
Hi, Jean. Welcome.
Happy you're here with us today. Happy Friday.
Yeah, that, and it's just my husband being high risk. I don't like having anyone in the house. And they, oh, any masks? And I'm like, what are you doing? Because our numbers are up here.
Yeah.
We're in the medium risk zone right now in LA. But they were very kind about it, and I gave them brand new masks, and they were fine. So we did that. All right, let's see where we're at with her. And to keep things consistent, I'm probably gonna have to use some of this lace.
Oh, I just realized, or I just heard about the Downton Abbey movie. I never watched the show, but
I never heard of. Yeah, someone wrote me about it, and I don't watch the show either. But is
yeah.
that what it is? It's a movie.
Yeah, they just came out with a movie, evidently.
Okay. I guess it's an exciting thing for fans of the show.
I'm sure.
And for anyone who might just be tuning in, Cole and I are not selling our creations today because these are pieces that were commissions that we're using this time to get completed.
Yes, indeed. I can't believe we're almost already through May.
I can't either. I mean, it seems like it was just December.
Yeah.
We were facing the new year, you know.
Yep. Insanity.
Very much so. Yeah, pretty soon we'll be making our goals for 2023. Cool.
I don't want to talk about it.
But I am speaking to Mickey, you know, who's going to be working with us on the casting and sculpting and everything.
Yes.
So I'm going to let her know when I'm done here, and we're going to talk today. So I'm going to get something set up for us to get started, at least, even if we push our goal up a little further, it's okay. As long as we're working towards our goal, that's what matters.
Exactly. Yeah, I've been playing around with some doll making and doll sculpting with the epoxy, which has been pretty fun. I've used it for repairs, but actually like trying to create little heads and little expressions out of it, whole different realm, but it's pretty fun.
All that. I don't prefer it because I don't want to have to be wearing a respirator and all that.
Yeah. Gotta go through a little extra hoops with it for sure.
Well, I am liking her outfit so far.
Ooh, me too. Oh, I love the fabric. I like the shape of the skirt. I really do.
Yay, thank you. Yeah, because it's not my usual. I have to always do the poofy pleats.
She's very sophisticated.
Yes. So I'm proud of myself for stepping out. Yeah, I'm going to take some time, probably on Sunday, try to get everything shipped today and tomorrow. And I don't even know how old this water is. I better not drink that. I just picked it up off the floor. I was about to take a swig. It might even have paint in it for all I know.
Who knows?
Yeah, so I'm going to try to make Sunday my studio rehabilitation day.
That's a good day.
I mean, I just did this when my stepdaughter was in town. She helped me.
Aww.
It wasn't a full rehabilitation because it's not like I went through every drawer and organized everything, but everything was up out of the floor.
Okay.
And now it's already trashed again, so I have to come up with some kind of a plan to maintain the studio. Because I just can't be efficient.
Yeah.
With it in disarray like that.
It's hard to be, for sure.
Okay, like right now, I know what I want, but where to find it? I know what it's in, but I don't know where that specific box is. And then I spend so much time searching. All right, well, I'm not gonna put that thought aside. Ah, I see, Jean. So was it entertaining to watch then as a standalone when you knew nothing about it? Oh my gosh, Mark, that's so funny. Yeah, they said they snaked the drain, and I'm just like, but what caused it to, like, the tub filled up with all kinds of dirty water, like it just came up through the drain. So, like, what caused that?
Everyone else experiencing that, or
No. Did the snake eliminate that? Like, I have questions I need answers to that were not answered. So I guess it's a situation where I just have to wait and see if it ever happens again.
fingers crossed it won't.
And they're like, there wasn't much in there. So, like, if there wasn't much in there, what caused it to back up?
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
Oh.
And if anyone was questioning, I'm currently trying to work on some hair, so I'm wrapping some string around a 2D doll case. So that's what I'm doing.
Okay. Well, I'm still trying to figure out where the stuff is that I wanted that I know. I'll have to end up getting on my hands and knees to look for probably. I guess I really just doesn't work down here really. I need black. I'm really low on black trim and pink trim.
You're the best. How can that be?
That's probably why. Okay, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, just a sec.
You guys, we are just back and forth. Amy leaves, then I'll leave. Sure. It's a busy Friday. Hopefully you don't hear my little dog Blythe. I think we have some deer in front of the window that she seems not to be happy with. Okay. Is this enough here? Let's see. Because my arms are tired after doing that. Ooh. And why I'm using a 2D doll case to do this? Great question. I just couldn't find a book. All right. Usually, knowing me, I have a bunch of doll cases. They're around everywhere. All right. So we're going to kind of try to follow the original pattern her hair was in. This is just a cute holiday fair doll I found the other week. I thought she was really cute. I have been asked to do a doll or a commission, so I'm going to be using her for a friend. Another friend commissioned me to do a doll for their friend, who also is my friend, for their birthday. So that's what we're using her for. So, or actually, maybe I'll do another doll. I don't know. I have to decide. Hmm. 'Cause I have this doll. I don't know. We're just gonna start giving her hair. Regardless, it's gonna have blonde hair. So, Light, stop. Not too happy with these deers here. All right. Aw, thank you so much, Melody. Thanks for joining us on this happy Friday. Yeah, we're working on multiple dolls currently today. So this is the gal I'm working on. We have a cute little zombie Red Riding Hood. We have some Susie Sad Eye dolls. Of course, we have a Kumar. So got a full house today for sure. Yes, it is. It's just a very well. Actually, it's. Let me see. I think it's. I don't think it's yarn. It's like a. I guess it is tiny. I feel like it has a certain name. I don't know. I found a bunch of these little like spools in. I think it was a sewing cabinet, like at an estate sale we bought ages ago, and it had a bunch of vintage crafting supplies in it. But I guess it is yarn. It's like a very, very fine. Yes, I think it's crochet. Yep, crochet thread. Thank you, thank you. Clearly, I didn't crochet. So, but yeah, I was like, I knew it wasn't yarn, but it works really well for hair. Everyone knows. Yeah, I definitely would love to learn either how to knit or crochet. It's just like never, for some reason, I just never have gotten there. One of these days, I would love to learn for sure.
Okay, I'm done. Ah, thank goodness that's over. Okay. What was it that you were wanting to learn?
Oh, crochet or knitting.
Oh, yeah. Try this. Love that, but of course I'm out of it. I think it's too much anyway. Enough of that. Yeah, I'm in need for some black trim, but at least I have this. Let's try it. Okay. Let's see what I missed. Melody. Diane, welcome. All right. Yep, that's perfect.
Today is very true to how I actually craft. I like to hop to one project to the other.
I do that with the cone dolls.
Yeah.
Just do a whole bunch of covering of the cones and,
Mm-hmm.
and put on all the heads and then make a bunch of arms. All right, well, since I'm done with the plumbers now, I can focus. So I'll get back to talking about the events. Did you say anything yet about our exciting news?
I have not.
Okay. So we'll get to that. So Whatnot.
Yes.
So you guys have probably heard chatter about
Oh yeah.
a big event, a big live sell marathon on Whatnot for the vintage community that I have partnered with Whatnot to put together and organize. So that's happening July 8th, 9th, and 10th. It's going to be 17 hours each day, nonstop, of live sales from all of your favorite sellers from Instagram and YouTube. And then a few that are already, well, I should say one already really established on Whatnot, which is Kennedy's Castle. And then a couple of people had already joined Whatnot, but they're also part of our community, our vintage community on YouTube and Instagram. Anyway, so each seller will have an hour for their sale, and each seller will have a giveaway to offer.
Yes.
And Whatnot is sponsoring all of our giveaways, so that's very exciting. So we're going to be bringing you some really fun items. And then we're going to have a grand prize giveaway hour where it's going to be $1,000 worth of prizes
Gosh.
that we're going to give away. So that is very exciting as well. And anyway, so Whatnot is also wanting to create an arts and crafts community on their platform. And I am honored to be leading the event for that as well. So
Amy's a busy lady.
yeah, on top of bringing my husband onto Whatnot for a weekly sale in their music category. So we're going to plan a big event for his launch.
Yes.
Anyway, that's going to be in June at least. So the arts and crafts event is going to be, I can't picture the exact dates in my head, but it's not the weekend after the vintage. It's the following weekend. So I feel like it's the 22nd-ish. 22nd, 23rd-ish. It's that Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Gotcha. Yes.
So that's what Cole was showing his Mickey Mouse for, because we're doing some cross-category collaborations, because, you know, Whatnot has already a big established Disney and Pokemon and Funko Pop community. So we're going to be creating some pieces that fit into those genres. And that's going to be a fun and exciting challenge.
So excited. And I'm not, if you haven't already or heard this from me, I'm not a huge Disney fan, but actually I'm super excited to work on a Disney craft.
Yeah.
It really is fun, just really going all in. And, you know, you can't get any more Disney than Mickey Mouse. So
That's right. I love that. And I mean, I already had planned on doing some Disney themed cone dolls with vintage Disney puppet heads. So I'm gonna be doing that. And then, I mean, some of you know, a lot of you don't know, but I really love Pokemon. I got into it when Pokemon Go came out.
yeah.
And my nanny kids were playing it when I came home on tour break one summer and got me hooked on it.
I love that.
So then I had to get my Pokemon car. So I had my car in the colors of a Pokeball. It just happened that way. So I
Yeah.
tripped it out to look like even more Pokemon themed.
Oh my gosh.
And then when I traded it in, I got a yellow car, but then it's kind of sort of in the theme of Pokemon because I have a ultra, I think it's called the Ultra Pokeball, which is yellow and black. So it's a yellow and black car. But I'm not as into Pokemon Go as I used to be because I've really caught most all of them. So
Hey now.
it's like I think I'm at level 38, and 40 was the original highest level, but now they finally, yeah,
Okay.
now they finally added some more levels, but yeah, it's like I just kind of lose interest when most all the Pokemon that are available to catch I already have, and I'm like, do some other big drops because they're not as exciting. But yeah, so I'm looking forward to doing some Pokemon themed stuff, and I bought a bunch of little PVCs so that I can do like the headpieces on
Oh
one
yeah.
of those, like I do for the you know, the Christmas ones. And then I can do like the different colored Pokeballs. I can paint, you know, the little ornaments to look like the Pokeballs. And anyway, I'm excited to do that.
Excited to see.
And then I'm also looking at doing some kind of Funko Pop stuff. Like if I can find some just heads, then
Yeah.
I could do some cone balls with Funko Pop heads.
And there are, my gosh, talk about a variety of Funko Pops. I mean, it's
Oh yeah.
with those. My goodness.
I mean, characters you would never even think of.
Seriously.
I was looking on eBay for some heads, and there's not a lot. But I did find one lone Taylor Mickey, if you guys are familiar with Mickey and the Giant.
Yes.
And there's the little Taylor.
Oh,
That's the one that they had. I didn't buy it, but I'm considering it. But it's kind of obscure, so.
yeah.
But hey, then I would get the Disney and the Funko Pop category covered.
Exactly. Yes. And I have my first sale not this Sunday, but next Sunday. So
Yes, I'm so
so
excited.
excited for that. Pulling out a bunch of wonderful vintage dolls, some vintage toys. So I'm just over the moon to be having my first sale over on Whatnot.
I'm so excited. I cannot wait. And did you happen to put your link to join in the video description?
No,
Maybe you can add it.
I need to do that.
Yeah, do that so that anybody here in the audience that wants to join as a buyer or a spectator, we shall say, will get $10 off their first purchase if you join through Cole's link. And let me give you this little tip because some people reported that they didn't get their $10, but it was because they downloaded the app first instead of clicking on the link, and then it automatically kind of creates an account for you. So you'll want to click on the link first and create your account. And then from there, you take the login credentials and then download the app and log in.
That's
So,
very helpful, actually.
yeah, that's how you will do it. And then there's no gimmick, no catch. You get $10 off your first purchase. So you can use that at Cole's sale, and Cole still gets paid. And you get $10 off whatever you buy from him. And then he gets a $10 credit to spend in someone else's shop on Whatnot.
And what I loved about Whatnot in the onboarding, everyone's just super excited about it. You know,
yeah.
to be a part of something where everyone's super excited for, this new upcoming, wonderful thing. It's really cool. It really,
Yeah.
really is.
Especially for those of us who have been conducting live sales for a year or more and doing all of the invoicing and
Gosh.
all of the behind the scenes work. It's just such a relief, especially for people like me that I'm an artist. I don't want to do that kind of work. I really don't.
Not the fun part.
And I'm trying to keep up with all of like the notes and making sense of the notes. Thank you, Diane. I'm just catching up here on our comments. Yes, you can do Whatnot on your computer. Absolutely. It is, you don't get all of the features. Like, I'm sure they're going to continue to improve it, but you can't search for a specific user on your computer. So it's a little bit tricky. So I recommend getting the app if you can, but you can do most of your watching on the computer if you want. And you can still bid and comment on the computer.
Yes, definitely.
All right, well, here is how she's coming along so far, where I added the black trim.
Yes. She's amazing.
Pulls it all together. And probably going to give her the black trim on the seam as well. But speaking of Whatnot, and the ease of use for both us as the content creators / sellers and you as the viewers / buyers, it just makes so much more sense for me personally to start doing my sales on Whatnot and continuing to create content on the other platforms. But the sales, it's like once you have utilized that technology, you just really don't want to go back to doing it the old way. It's so much labor and so much work. And, aside from the invoicing and the taking of notes and the tracking people down for the payment and all of that, but then it's the time spent on the sale. And I get that, like, yeah, you guys love that engagement and everything, but do you really always want it to be 3 hours long? Like, maybe you would like to be able to see something shorter and then go see somebody else's show, For me personally, since I've been doing it for almost 2 years, I really want to have more time to craft. And guys, I've been saying that for a good long while now, that my goal is to have more time to craft, to make more elaborate projects, not just cone dolls. So I really would love to not have to spend 3 hours on a sale and then not to have to spend another hour on the invoicing.
Oh, yeah.
And then, so with Whatnot, my sale yesterday, which I felt like I took my time with, the first sale I did, I was just so excited that I was just like, boom, boom, boom. And I was done in 45 minutes. But yesterday it was an hour 15. And I really felt like I took more time and I took time to chat with the audience. And it was a lot of, I just felt like it was a lot more relaxed.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, it was still just an hour 15. So it saves me 2 hours. 2 hours. And if you times that times 3 a week, and then the 3 hours for those 3 sales of invoicing, it's a lot of time.
Exactly.
So I have to be thinking more efficiently also, because I need to start getting my husband's career back in play, because I've really been focused on my own, and he's been fine with that because he enjoyed having the break. But now, he's not able to tour because the pandemic is still a problem. So now I need to start getting him back involved, with his fan base. So in order to produce shows for him, I've got to cut back on some of my stuff. So that being said, I'm not going to be doing the vintage dish independently anymore on Mondays, so it will not happen. I know a lot of you will be sad, but what I'm going to try to do is make it a segment as part of my show with my husband, because we'll be doing our podcast/vodcast on YouTube. And then the podcast, I have to work all that out because, it's another thing I have to do technology-wise, but it'll be on all the podcasting,
Amazing.
networks or outlets or whatever you call them. So I'm thinking doing Vintage Dish once a month, where we just have like maybe a 15-minute segment and I gift my guest a doll. I think will be a compromise, that I can feel good about. So that's where I'm at right now with Vintage Dish. And then I'm looking to have one doll, like specific doll sale on Whatnot a week. And I'm working out my days right now. And then I'm going to be doing one kind of my storage clear out sale each week until I'm done clearing it out. And then we'll reassess.
Oh, yeah.
But that will be anything goes. So it'll be all kinds of fun stuff. It'll be kind of like, a garage sale in a way. And then I'll throw in some vintage and other stuff as well. I mean, some of the stuff will be, who knows what I have in my storage.
Oh, yeah.
And then the third sale, I want to be like an arts and crafts kind of ephemera supply sale. But that is where our exciting news comes in. So Cole and I have been thinking, and also having these long live shows on YouTube isn't really conducive to the YouTube algorithm. In other words, we're not really growing our audience doing it this way. YouTube likes short, pre-recorded, edited content. And so if we create that type of content, it's more likely to get picked up in the algorithms and shown, and then our audience can grow.
Exactly.
So yes. So the compromise we have come up with, which I know a lot of people don't like change, but change can be sad and scary and disappointing, but also exciting and even bring about better things once you get used to it. So we had the idea of trying the live version that you guys are watching right now of doll inclusive crafting over on Whatnot.
Oh, yeah.
And at the same time recording the entire thing as we are doing now on StreamYard, so that later, I didn't realize this was not in the right orientation. So that later in, okay, focus, Amy. We will then edit the entire process into a 10, 15, 20-minute video that will drop on YouTube, which then will appeal to those people who are not necessarily die-hard, want to see the entire process crafters, but would love to see the transformation from start to beginning and in a bite-sized piece.
Exactly.
So that is our plan.
Yes.
And we're going to try it out. And here's the other exciting part. We are going to stock our stores on Whatnot with all kinds of fun, like arts and craft supplies, like curated little packets of crafty doodads, or here's a doll kit, or here's a doll that needs to be reimagined. And Cole has curated this special vintage fabric and some little odds and ends of stuff that he thought you might like to craft with.
Oh, yeah.
And some of our creations will be in there too. And all of that will be like buy it now stuff. So you guys can come and watch the whole entire process live, and you can check out our shops and shop. And right now we don't have the capability to have both of our shops in that stream. So we'll take turns hosting until they enable that, which I think they will eventually. And then like if Cole is hosting, then we'll just keep reminding you guys, you can pop on over to my account and my store is fully stocked if you want to shop my shelves. And then at the end, we'll auction our piece off as usual, but whoever is not hosting will then just start up a new live after the host auctions theirs off. And then whoever wants to come and have a chance at that doll, they can that way. So anyway, I think it's exciting, and it'll just be so much more efficient and seamless. And then we'll have proper content for YouTube.
Exactly.
And we'll be you know, setting a trend for the new community of arts and crafts over on Whatnot. And
Yes.
hopefully other artists will be inspired to do similar activities of live crafting.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm sure people will do tutorials. Like, I'm going to encourage everything and all ideas. So, oh, good. I'm so glad that you guys like the idea. Yeah.
Yes. Yes, definitely want to then do the highlight reels for TikTok for sure. We're definitely
And yeah.
TikTok.
Yeah.
I'll be
So
working
you do shorter for TikTok.
exactly shorter and shorter, but we'll get it for
Yeah.
sure.
So that's our plan. So in other words, this is going to be our last full length doll inclusive episode
Yes.
here on YouTube. And then on Whatnot, once the live is over, it's not there to watch later. So if you want to see the entire process, try to make it to the live. If not, you can watch the condensed version on YouTube,
For sure.
and it'll be a lot of fun. And we are looking at doing it on Mondays. And what did we say? 2
I
p.m. Pacific, 5 p.m. Eastern?
think it was yes.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, so that's what we're looking at. And we're going to start that the first Monday in June. So we're going to take a couple weeks off to get all of our supplies curated.
Oh, yeah.
And those supplies, I think, kind of always stay in our shop, I think. So, like, you can shop there later in the week. If there's stuff still left. And then we'll add to it each time. But we both want to kind of always have inventory in our shops.
Exactly.
Unless you guys buy it all and we just can't keep up. I mean, you know, that would be just a blessing, but we expect to hopefully always have inventory.
Yes.
And then Cole and I both want to, once we get everything in order, you can shop stories on Whatnot now. So they're
such a game changer.
Yeah. So there's stories. And so click through our stories throughout the week, because we might drop a treasure. I might drop a doll that I just made and it's going to be at a buy it now price, or Cole might drop one of his creations or a fun vintage treasure that he sourced. So constantly be checking out our stories to see if there's something there that you might like. Just there are a lot of possibilities, and we're just so excited for the ease of the process for you guys as the buyers, because all you do is click. You already have your payment method attached. Click, it's done, and now you just wait for us to ship it. And right now we have to ship within 2 days, 2 business days. So, and then we don't have to invoice you. We just print out the label and we box it up and we're done. So I think it's just really next level.
Definitely. I'm so excited for it. It's going to be game changing. Already is. So.
Yes.
Oh, Katie,
Thank you. Yeah.
So excited to see you over there.
Yeah, so I'll make sure to remind Cole to drop his link. And
Yes.
if he forgets, just message him, you guys.
Yes.
You can get his link, and everybody that is part of Whatnot has a link. So you can use anybody's link. And then you can share your link with your friends, and you guys can earn credits to shop as well. And we'll just keep it growing and keep it booming. And I'm just so excited for all the possibilities. And tomorrow I'm doing my first ephemera sale.
Yes.
And I think I have it at 3 Pacific, 6 Eastern.
Okay.
So come and check it out. I'm going to try to get my inventory listed. If not tonight, tomorrow. Well, I better do it tonight because tomorrow I have the doll workshop. So I'm going to try to get it in there tonight so you guys can browse. And you can pre-bid on items if you can't make it. If it's something you really, really want, you can, drop a price that you hope nobody will outbid you on if it's like a must-have. Otherwise, if you can make it, then that whole process is so seamless too, because we don't have to count down. It all happens on the screen. And that all just makes the sale so much shorter.
It does. Oh, hey, Rachel, how's it going? Happy Friday.
Hey, Rachel. Thanks for tuning in.
Great to see you. We were just talking about Whatnot. All the fun possibilities over there. So much to come.
Yep. It's the next wave of live sales. I mean, I'm so grateful and thankful for Instagram, especially to Instagram, because that's where I spent the bulk of the height of the pandemic, because we all just figured out a way to make that platform work for us to do live sales. But now we're leveling up to a platform that was built for live sales.
Exactly.
And so this Wednesday also, guys, will be my last Wicked Good Vintage here on YouTube, because like I said, I personally am going to be doing all of my live sales over on Whatnot.
Yes.
Sarah and David are going to take over that time slot over on the Traveling Buttons channel, so you guys can still tune in. She'll be back from her break in June. But next week, because Sarah is on break, it will be Cole and I.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Cole is going to be my guest co-host.
I am.
And then Jody Renshaw and my good friend Alicia at Thrifty Glitz. So it should be a fun mix of items.
So excited. I already think I have one or two things picked out for it.
Yay.
So, if anyone's a fan of some vintage poodles, sure to tune in.
Oh my gosh. Who isn't? Fan of vintage poodles?
I know. I know I am.
Especially if they're pink.
Yes. Yes. Signed, sealed, and delivered.
And if they're not pink, then you just paint them pink.
Yeah. There's always an option. There's always an option for that.
Yes, Melissa. So if you want to join, I can send you my link, and you can also apply to sell there because you've got stuff. So it just makes the whole process so much simpler. Yep, we'll be there. All right, let's get your hat on. And you guys, anytime you have some free time, be sure to check out the replays of Cole's content, because we're trying to get him his 4,000 watch hours, and be sure to subscribe to his channel, Kitschy Flower.
Cheap flower.
Yes, we got to get him to his 1,000 subscribers. He's about halfway there.
Yes, about halfway there, going strong. I'm starting to, this upcoming week, I'm going to be posting twice a week for a while until we get there for sure. So be sure, I think I've set my dates. I always post on Tuesdays, but I think we're going to shoot for Thursdays. So those will be 2 days on YouTube. Then, of course, TikTok will be coming in throughout the week, and little Insta drops and other Insta lives will be coming throughout the week as well. So
awesome. Well, I think I have, well, I guess she needs some shoes. Gosh darn it. Okay. I'm like, I think I have her pretty well done, but except for her face and accessories, but she needs some kind of shoes.
Well, I could keep going all night. You just let me know when, you would like to.
Oh, okay. I was thinking the same for you. I'm thinking, well, I'm going to tell Cole to let me know when he's ready to shut down, because I can make another one if you're not. All right.
Yeah, now that I have my little setup, we're still getting some pieces together for like storage for like crafts and stuff. But for the most part, it's up and running. So I'm excited to actually now be, using my workspace, creating wonderful treasures and, finally to have my little creations out to all of you and getting to share them. For a while, it was a little sad not being able to craft as much, but being in the it's so, so nice. And my goodness, I definitely have built up my pile of dolls that need to be worked on over
Oh my
the
gosh,
last
okay.
weeks, for sure.
Well, I wanted to give her fuzzy slippers, but since you said she looks so sophisticated, I'm like, I guess that would take away the sophistication.
I don't know, you can be sophisticated in some fuzzy slippers, not scissors. There were or
I
fuzzy
mean, I could make them into like black cat
Oh,
slippers.
that's true.
Now, what did I do with that piece I cut just now? That's the other thing. I lose stuff like 2 seconds later. It goes into the abyss. The abyss.
About the same, unfortunately. Unfortunately.
So Rachel, right now they don't have the capability of running dual auctions. So if the two sellers were selling at the same time, they were probably then like sending the other's earnings. And I just don't think Cole and I want to mess with that kind of adminning
Yeah.
of the money because the person who collects it is going to have to pay the taxes on it. It's just too messy. So we are going to do dual crafting. And then they're working on technology for dual auctions, but I don't know when that will be implemented. So until then, it will just be single. Of course, of course. We're going to just do a workaround so that when we auction our pieces off at the end, after whoever's hosting does their doll, then we'll just say, okay, hop on over to my sale, and then we'll just quickly auction off mine if Cole's hosting, and we'll just do it that way as a workaround for now. But yeah. But during the marathon, what I'm going to have is to keep the momentum going with all the different sellers.
Mhm.
Let's say Cole and I are going back to back. So I'm on my sale, and then like 6 or 5 minutes before the next sale, I'll bring Cole on split screen with me, and I'll be like, this is Cole. His shop is Kitschy Flower. He's going to be up next. Give Cole a follow, and then hop on over to his channel for the next sale when mine ends. And that way we can keep the trail going. Yeah. And then when I do the grand prize giveaway hour, I might have different sellers pop on and just hang out, with me while I'm doing the giveaways. That could be fun. But yeah, anybody who wants to join, just message one of us or look for the link. Cole's going to put it in the description, and be sure to, before you hop over there and set up your account, be sure to get the link so that you can get $10 off your first purchase.
Yes, for sure.
But if you download the app before you do that, then you'll already have an account because they just kind of automatically create it for you. And then you won't get that. So patience is a virtue.
It is.
Well, I like her fuzzy slippers, and now I just need to find some little rhinestones for the eyes and make some little ears.
I am just going in, making a little felt dress for this holiday fair doll. I don't know, I might do her for a custom. I got a commission, I should say, from a friend to create like a little kitschy flower coal for my other friend. So
Aw.
trying to just give a few little dolls some platinum hair, and then I'll send a picture to my friend Terry, and then he can decide. But another little Cole Eugene doll is being brought into the world.
I love the Cole Eugene dolls.
Yes.
And then I would love to. Oh. Okay. Sorry about that. My friend Alicia, she always seems to call me when I'm live. What was I saying? Oh, that I would love to get into a routine where I do like an unboxing video for you guys here on YouTube.
That'd be amazing.
And I mean, like, I don't really care about, I like doing them live. That can be a way for me to hang out with you guys casually in place of the fact that I'm not doing sales here anymore. And it doesn't really matter to me that it's not going to get the traction because it's just an unboxing. And then that way I can have that to spend with you guys. But I might do sometimes here and sometimes on Instagram.
Mix it up a bit.
Yeah.
I love your unboxings. I have watched, I'd say probably all of them.
Oh
Loved
gosh.
the Emerald one. I loved, oh my gosh, which was, you got like a huge box of Pose dolls and you were just like unwrapping them, and then
Oh yeah.
the little kitten friends were just all up in them, and it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, they were in cocoons from
Yeah.
Larson's husband.
Honestly wrapped so well.
Yeah.
Some of those were getting messed up, that's for sure.
So again, anyone who's just tuning in, Cole and I are working on commission pieces, so these will not be for sale. Oops.
They will not be.
And I think my desk version of this is going to die eventually. Did you do any sourcing today?
Sourcing, yes, actually. I found the two, well, actually, let me get one of them. Really quick. Okay. But yes, went to Lakewood here in Atlanta, which is a big monthly like antique flea market. That was super fun. Go to that every month. Last week was Scott's, which is another one. So hit up that this morning. Didn't find too much. Found a few figurines, but I did find these amazing, well, actually, let me see if I can just, instead of trying,
Oh my gosh.
let's look at these. Amazing, and there may
Those-
not be a blue version. I just
Mm.
grabbing them, but so sweet. Still with the little fur and all. Oh my gosh, already cleaned them up, so they're all good to go. But ugh, love little ceramic poodles.
Those are amazing.
Sweet. So I found those. Found some other ceramic figurines. Found some like 60s party cups still in the packaging, which is really cool. The graphics on those are super sweet. And what else? And oddly enough, I don't think I grabbed any vintage toys. I think it was just more of a household goods ceramic kind of day. But
Wow.
that, because I do have a little bit of a pile of toys, I'm not gonna lie. Put these back over here, protect them.
I'm sorry, Rachel. I just saw your comment. If you're still here, let me know and I'll talk about it again. Thank you. Flex Picks. Okay, you're here. Okay. So July 8th, 9th, and 10th, we're having a live. I should probably stop crafting. I just cannot multitask these days. I just wanted to see the ear on the fuzzy cat slippers. Oh my God, Kim is going to flip out. So I partnered with Whatnot to organize and coordinate and implement a live sales marathon, which will be like a launch event for the vintage community over on Whatnot. And it's going to be 50 sellers over 3 days, 17 hours a day, nonstop marathon from 10 a.m. Eastern to midnight Pacific. And each seller will have 1 hour sales. And it'll just go back to back to back to back to back. And each seller will have a giveaway, and all the giveaways are sponsored by Whatnot. So they're covering the costs of our giveaway items. And then we're going to have a grand prize giveaway, like grand finale hour. And I'm not going to make it like the last hour of the sale because I know not everybody is awake. So we'll do it on Sunday at a reasonable hour.
Awesome.
And then we'll have $1,000 worth of prizes to give away.
It's going to be
sponsored by Whatnot. And then 2 weekends later, we're going to do the same thing for the arts and crafts community. So I'm just starting to put that event together. I have already signed up all my sellers for the vintage community, and it's all of our best sellers from Instagram and YouTube. And then I'm going to be reaching out to crafters. So any crafters that happen to see this, message me at Amy's Dog and Pop Shop. If you are interested in being part of the event. And yeah, so what do you think, Rachel? I know Peg from Peg's Vintage says she's probably gonna have to take off work. And my husband's like, 17 hours a day, like, are you gonna be able to do that? I'm like, well, I don't have to be on camera the whole time. I'm just gonna be tuning in to support my resellers.
So please come out and support. It's going to be so fun. So
if you haven't signed up for Whatnot, make sure you do. Reach out to one of us to get a code so you can get $10 off your first purchase. So don't set up your account until you get that code so that you don't miss out on that. And Cole and I will be a part of both events, both vintage and arts and crafts.
It's an honor.
Truly, truly. All right, now the hard part, finding my rhinestones. No,
Good luck.
I love that. Yay, Rachel. And thank you, Melissa. I'm going to check something here. Over on Insta. Okay, so I was waiting on the go ahead to mention this. So, Vintage Rescue Squad this Monday. We are having Whatnot, at least one Whatnot team member, possibly two, but at least one, joining Michael, Misty, and myself. And they are going to be there to answer any questions that buyers may have, any concerns that buyers may have about Whatnot. We want everybody to feel safe and comfortable joining Whatnot as a secure platform. So be sure to tune in. And if you have questions that you would like answered, you can message me with those questions, or Misty should have a post up on her Instagram that you can drop the questions there. I'm going to have one up as well once we're done here, and you can put your questions there, and we will try and answer as many as we can. And what we can't get answered during the live, I will get answers for you and contact you privately later. So I'm super excited about that. So tune in, and you can watch all of us over on Vintage Rescue Squad, plus meet one of my reps at Whatnot, and I think you guys will just absolutely love them. So
it's going to be a time to remember.
Yes, and if you can't make the live, you can watch the replay so you can get all the info and all the details. Definitely. Okay, now I got to figure out where my rhinestones are. Oh, the teeny tiny rhinestones. Where could they? I mean, I don't think I've seen that container in a long time.
Tiny rhinestones.
I mean, I would love to have green eyes, but I don't know if I can find the green rhinestones. Well, let me see. Sometimes I throw them in a random container, so maybe I could get lucky. Let's see.
Oh my gosh. Hi, Liz. Hi, friend. How's it going?
Hey, Liz.
Yes, I'm excited to be a part of. It's going to be so much fun.
I mean, oh, these could be fun, but I bet I don't have enough of these. I would need 4. Well, I've got rhinestones in here, but they're all just basic. I mean, if I have to use basic, I guess that's what I'll have to use. But I'm not going to give up.
So basic with rhinestones.
Well, I want it to be a color.
Gotcha.
That's a bracelet. I don't want to give that. That's a good bracelet. All right. Well, let's see. I can find my eyeball container. If I had 4 of those little orange eyes. Oh my God, I do. Kim, if you're watching, your doll is going to be epic. Okay. I'm so excited. Thank you, Cole, for encouraging me just to go for the fuzzy slippers.
Of course.
Because we got 4 of these cute little, where's my camera? Boop, boop. Oh, forget it. I'm doing it this way.
Gosh.
So yeah, the summer is going to be exciting.
Literally. Oh, I don't even think I've brought this up to you. I think, well, granted, it did just become official today, but I am going to have my own little booth in an antique mall.
Oh my gosh.
Antique malls, yes. So it's gonna be like my first like official booth. I've had like a shelf or two here and there,
Uh-huh.
but I'm super, super excited. So that's gonna be going down sometime next month.
That's so exciting.
Yes. 'Cause I always see like bigger pieces like while out shopping, and I just, obviously don't grab them because I usually only just do things I can ship. But I'm so excited to be able to find some larger pieces and, get to do little TikToks and videos of me decorating my space. I think
Yes. It's
so
going to be so fun decorating it.
because I love a good like antique mall like booth that's just like so well curated, so just like thought out. And
Yeah.
that's definitely what I want to do. I've done it in like little shelf form,
Mhm.
but doing a whole out, I think it's like a 10 by 14 space. So good enough for my first booth and then, go on from there.
That's awesome. Are you able to reveal where it's going to be?
Yes, it's going to be at Peachtree Peddlers in Mc-
Big Donna.
McDonough. Yes.
That's where I was going to have my all of my wedding guests were going to stay in McDonough.
Oh my gosh. It's such a small world.
Because my wedding was going to be in Forest Park.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
So yeah, everybody was going to stay in McDonough, and there is an amazing bakery there. I want you to go check it out.
Oh, I need to check it out. Yes.
Yeah, of course, it's been a couple years, so I can't remember the name, but you've got to go there for me.
I,
'Cause I'm working vicariously, because I was going to have a cookie decorating,
are you
cupcake decorating for my for my bachelorette party,
no,
and
that,
they were going to do this whole dessert table for me with custom cookies and cupcakes. Yeah, I never got it. So yeah, McDonough, that's nice. That'll be great. I'm so excited for you.
thank you. Yes,
Very cool. Tell me, do they need noses?
honestly, I don't think they do. I mean, what kind of noses are we talking about? I think
Like
they
a
do
either a tiny upside down triangle of white or pink. I don't know.
I don't
Or
know. I think it's
nothing.
pretty cute how it is right now.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
just like they're kind of, just peeking over.
Yes, I love them. Oh my God.
I love them. Those eyes, do you know where you got those from?
No, they're vintage. I sourced them. They came in a lot of stuff, and I thought I don't use these kind of eyes,
Yes.
and I just kept them anyway. So I'm glad I did.
Honestly, I was gonna say because they look like I've repaired some troll dolls, and they look almost like the little
Oh
troll
yeah,
replacement eyes.
they do. They're for teddy bears probably originally. Get that little bit of glue off of there.
Yes, come play with dolls with us. That junking data girl. I love that.
Yay! Yeah, bring your dolls out.
Yes. Everyone's invited to whatnot.
Yep. So first Monday in June, that's where we will be. We will not be back here for a couple weeks because we're going to be curating all of our supplies.
Yes.
And I mean, Cole will be here dropping content, but as far as all inclusive, this is our last full length episode on YouTube. I mean, you never know. Everything is always ever changing, but for now, that's what we're doing. But we're going to try and see how it works. But you will get to watch the edited versions here.
Yes.
So I was going to say, it's just the live part is going away.
Won't be gone completely, just, a little bit more refined.
Yeah. Okay. All right, let's see. What else do you need? I mean, I think the outfit is complete. The base will need something.
It looks like your working camera might be wanting to die soon.
Yours is, yeah, mine is too.
Yeah.
We can either just go to 2-camera. Here are 3 choices. We can just cut it down to 2 cameras and just show our work periodically, or we can shut it down completely, or we can shut down the live and just keep crafting together privately.
Would anyone still like to watch us craft?
We need at least 20 people to say yes. No, I'm just kidding.
Come on. In the next a lag's no excuse. Let us know.
So there is an arts and crafts section arts and crafts category. They've now moved it to the main category list. So we will be there under that category. As far as what subcategory, that is yet to be determined. Green chunky glitter, but where? Probably in that box, the box of doom. Well, it looks like one of my cameras died, so.
Oh, you're there.
I'm gonna plug it in, get it charging.
So, Amy, are there any tips and tricks for me for my live sale over on Whatnot next week?
I just strongly encourage you to go ahead and do your listings as soon as you have them ready, like even if it's nowish, because that gives you so much time, for people to go in and see what you have and get excited about coming. And then if they want to pre-bid, they can. And since you do have so much time, I would throw in some buy it nows and just let people get in the habit of shopping that way. But yeah, I would take the time to create your listings ahead of time, even if it's the day before. Like, it just is going to make the process so much smoother than doing it on the fly.
I think I did that. I mean, is it where you take a few pictures and then just do a little description? Is that?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I think I have already.
You already did that?
Okay, yes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
Jokes and games. And you weighed your items, right?
Oh, sorry. What was that part?
You weighed your items?
Yes, I did.
Perfect.
But I think what I didn't see the option for pre-bid.
Let me look. Let me go over there and look and see what it looks like. Since I'm on the desktop, it is trickier.
Oh, that's true.
To find you. Let's see. I know I bookmarked it, so hopefully it's in my saved sales. It shows on your watch list. There we go. All right. Oops. So I do not see. Oh, yes, I do. Okay. So I see your items. Well, on the computer, I don't see the option for pre-bids. When my phone charges back up, I'll look at it on the cell phone. Oh, it's already charged back up. Okay, let me see.
Oh, you guys are so sweet.
Yeah, so you have, if you want a pre-bid, you have to do it on the app.
Okay.
So it'll look like this, and see where it says pre-bid.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha.
And now they have a thing where you can set a reminder for that item.
Ooh.
It says remind me. So I'm going to choose one to remind me about, just so I can see how this works. So then we can see what kind of a alert we get. Remind me, reminder on. So maybe you just get like a pop-up notification on your phone that tells you that that item is being offered up for sale.
Oh, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh,
So they're constantly adding new features, it seems.
yes. And that's so helpful. My gosh.
Isn't it? I am going to take a break and read a little bit of an article that I came across about Whatnot that you guys are going to love.
Let's hear it.
Okay. Did I send you this article, Cole?
I don't think you did. I don't think
In my mind, I sent it to you and Tyler, but I know I sent it to Misty and Michael. But in my mind, I sent it to you. So this is from February. This is why it's all happening with Whatnot right now, because they had been bought, and makes it very exciting. So the title of the article is "Fast-growing live stream shopping platform Whatnot acquires." Oh, okay, so they bought some other companies, and that included all of these great people. So they acquired Pastel Labs and hired a VP of engineering. So live stream shopping platform Whatnot has come a long way from being run out of a garage in Phoenix to now a 120-person company valued at 1.5 billion. So people ask, where do they get all this money to do all these giveaways and stuff and pay these incentives? Well, there you go. And is expected to grow to over 300 people by the end of the year for their employees, and as its business explodes. To aid on that front, Whatnot is making two key hires, one of which involves the acquisition of Pastel Labs, a company founded in 2020 by Jeff Chang, previously the technical lead for Pinterest's growth team and a well-known growth advisor. Chang has now become Whatnot's head of growth. As a result of the all-stock deal, that's considered more of an acqui-hire, as it doesn't involve IP or tech jargon. Whatnot is announcing the hire of the former head of growth and product engineering for Lyft, Ludo Antonov, as VP and head of engineering. So we've got Lyft and Pinterest, two proven platforms.
Yes, literally.
So we've got people from their team now on Whatnot.
Oh
Whatnot co-founder and CEO Grant LaFontaine characterized the Pastel Labs deal, which was finalized in December but not yet announced, as being in the $5 to $10 million range. Pastel Labs had been a small 5-person team that was building experimental products, including a software as a service product designed to capture user video testimonials and an ed tech marketplace. This is a tech article, so there's a lot of tech information. Anyway. Okay, so let's see. In the early days, the startup, which largely focused on reselling collectibles like Funko Pops, couldn't raise money as people were instead focused on the pandemic. That was when COVID hit. Not frivolity. Whatnot even had to relocate from LA to Phoenix for a time, but the team kept building, understanding that live and social commerce in the US market was in its early stages and still had a lot of potential. Chang is actually one of the people at Y Combinator who teaches growth. He notes that La Fontaine, describing Cheng as one of the top people in the world in terms of knowing how to scale a company, grow it, and the mechanisms for doing that. Cheng had already advised Whatnot on some of its growth problems in the past, he notes. And as they talked more, say how some of the things being developed at Pastel Labs could be better applied at Whatnot, which had just seen 60 times growth over the past year. Whatnot raises another 150 million for its live stream shopping platform and evolves into a unicorn.
I love that.
At Whatnot, Cheng will focus on scaling the seller side of its marketplace, which is today focused on collectibles like sports and game cards, toys, comics, vintage games, and more recently, other enthusiast categories like sneakers, vintage, fashion, and vinyl records. And this is back in February, guys. So now we're expanding further. We'll also work on building up the buy side of Whatnot's business and figuring out the mechanics needed there to continue to scale, whether that's advertising or sharing tools or anything else. Cheng will lead the growth team, which is now half a dozen employees and planning to expand. Meanwhile, Antonov has previous experience at a number of top tech companies like Lyft, Pinterest, and Hulu, and will now run Whatnot's engineering team.
Jeez.
Ludo has helped build world-class engineering teams from the growth team at Pinterest, which was one of the best growth teams in the world, to running a couple hundred-person product and growth engineering team at Lyft. And his background is just about as perfect as it gets for Whatnot. He's worked in video, he's worked at content and Pinterest, and he's worked in the marketplace at Lyft. Whatnot, he adds, encompasses all three. It's a content platform, marketplace, and video platform. Together, the new hires will help to guide the still expanding startup in the months to come as it navigates into new areas and as it tackles other challenges like scaling low latency environments or building out discovery systems that rely on real-time data. In the year ahead, LaFontaine says Whatnot will continue to expand outside of collectibles and other enthusiast categories. The team also plans to add new consumer-facing features and more sellers' tools. Jeff and Ludo both bring a wealth of experience as leading growth and marketplace engineering teams, where they not only married both content and commerce, but displayed the chops for scaling a company to hundreds of millions of users. We couldn't be more excited to have both Ludo and Jeff join Whatnot. So there you go.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I'm like, so good.
Some big names.
It's so legit. Oh, Mark, we love when you come here.
Love seeing ya.
Yes. All right, back to this girl that I need to find supplies for, which I'll probably have to claw around on my hands and knees in the Florida.
Just another day in the craft shop.
Oh, yeah, until I get it all cleaned up. It's coming soon. All right. I mean, it's like I have all these little containers of stuff, but then it's like, where are those specific containers of stuff? And I honestly haven't seen those the rhinestone container in ages. So I may have to just, I don't even need the rhinestone container. I gave it other eyes. What am I saying? All right. I'm looking for this other little container of little tiny pumpkin heads. That's what I need now. Pumpkin head container. Did anybody ever weigh in on whether or not they wanted to see us keep crafting?
Well, it looks like everyone is more than happy to see us craft more.
Okay.
Hey, Happy Life. Good to see you.
Welcome, Happy Life.
Oh, thank you,
Maybe
Liz.
I should be cleaning my craft room while we're doing this instead. Cole can create and I can
Yes.
craft room.
We're still all being productive around here.
Go live. Amy cleans her craft room. Ooh, I just found a whole bunch of stuff that under the couch in a bin. Oh my gosh, stuff that I totally forgot I had. That's why I need to go through this. Like more of these.
Oh my gosh, yes.
And this was like a very expensive witch's head.
Cool. Awesome.
Yep. But this is not the stuff I was looking for. Oh, let's see. I just want a teeny tiny little pumpkin. I guess what I should do is just forget about that for now. And then when I clean my craft room, it will surface. And I need to just work on the rest of the details, like painting her face. That's what I need to do. All right, where is that green paint that I had 2 seconds ago? I guess I can get this out of my face now. And another thing, I always forget to take the before pictures.
I feel you. I'm trying to get better, but
Well, here's my thing. I've got my second device, my extra phone.
Mhm.
I need to get it hooked to my Wi-Fi, but I can't find my little book with my Wi-Fi password in it. So once I get that connected to Wi-Fi, then I'll have that second device to make little reels and TikToks while we're doing it.
I swear, so much goes into it.
Mm-hmm.
So much technology. So many hands.
But I think Kim sent me pictures of these dolls originally. So actually, I think I have those before. So that's good. Where my orange paint is, so I'm gonna have to make some orange. I ordered some new glitters.
Ooh, I need new colors.
Well, glitter material, I should say. Okay. I don't think that's going to give me the kind of orange I want. I really want a fluorescent orange, and mixing a fluorescent with a regular color doesn't work. Bottom line, I gotta clean my studio so I can find stuff. Okay. Well, this may be as far as I'm gonna go with her, and I'll just do a different doll until I find the rest of my materials, but I like what I've got so far.
Oh my goodness. Look at her. Oh, slippers are my favorite part.
Yeah. And I will probably, I'm thinking about lime green for the base.
Oh, yes.
But I want to try to do glitter. I have the chunky glitter that I want to use that's like this, but in lime green.
Oh, gotcha. Yes.
Because I don't want to get paint on the slippers, obviously. So I'm going to put her aside, soon to be finished when I clean up. And then I'm going to pull out the Christmas doll. And start working on her. So we'll see what we're going to do with her. No, you don't need a white rose because they're going to be about Christmas. Okay. Okay. I have put my other camera back in cool.
Oh, gotcha. Amazing.
There we go. I don't know why it's not wanting to rotate. For her, I'm probably going to leave her dress and just beef up the trim. And then focus on her headpiece.
Yeah. So pretty how she is.
Yeah.
Only up from there. I am just, again, going in with another layer of pastels on the dolls. Multiple layers. So have you been watching anything good lately, Amy?
Not really. I've been so busy working like just getting everybody signed up and, you know, informed about whatnot. Like that was taking a lot of my time last week and then this week. Yeah, I'm just like working so much, then I'm going to bed earlier and not staying up late.
Gotcha.
So I just go to bed. Like I only spend a little bit of time watching TV with my husband each night, and we've just been watching. I think it's called Love Is Blind.
Yep, I've watched it.
Yeah, so we're backtracking to the first season because we watched the second season first. So it's just mindless and easy to watch.
Honestly, those can be the best sometimes.
Yeah. We still need to finish Ozark, but it's just, I don't want to do it at bedtime, and I haven't had time during the day, so. Hmm. Don't know what I want to do. What about you?
Honestly, just finishing up Desperate Housewives, rewatching that, and honestly, that's been about it. Oh, actually, no, I've started the show on Hulu called Candy. I've only watched the first episode, but everybody's like raving about that now.
What is that about?
Um, it's like a true crime kind of
Mm,
thing. They've been doing
mhm.
those lately.
My husband likes those.
Yeah, me too.
They can get a little too spooky for me, but sometimes I'll watch them.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I don't know. So far, nothing else really resonating. All these friends. So, what did your mom think of Whatnot when you showed it to her?
Super excited. I was telling her about like, well, I kind of first off had to be like, okay, this is this, and this is what we have to do for a sale. And kind of like tried to break it down for her a little bit. And then was like, well, everything's, in this one app. Or site, I should say.
Right.
So she was super excited about it. Um, she honestly, I don't know what it is about her, but, like, even if she's not gonna, like, buy anything, she just likes to have this is a lot of people, she just likes to have something in the background, so I was like, "Well,
Yeah.
support us, have this on in the background," and, I was trying to walk her through how to work the app, which honestly, it's pretty easy too. So I think she's already bought I think she bought some glass piece off someone's live yesterday.
Wow, how exciting.
Yeah, and that was after, I had already gone, downstairs, done my own thing. She just kinda kept on it. And so she's super
Aw,
excited, and now she, I think, has kinda walked my stepfather through it, so he'll be on it. So whole little family
yay!
get together. I love it.
That's awesome. Maybe one day she'll come on with her suitcases.
Honestly, yes. Yeah, she's a very crafty lady. I think that's, where I get it. I might have been adopted, but all growing up, being in a very creative household helped shape who I am now. So
Yeah.
I definitely owe it to her.
Well, it's not all about nature, it's a lot nurture.
Definitely.
Thing is really, I feel like it's just that it's just that I don't really like lace. That's the bottom line. I don't really like lace.
Yeah,
It's
I
just,
feel like I gathered that from you.
huh?
Gathered that from you. Anytime you and lace come in contact, it's like, nope.
Yeah. I think if I get rid of the lace, I'll be able to choose the trim. So we're getting rid of the lace.
Sounds like a
I
plan.
mean, lace can be good sometimes, but
In
this
moderation.
this old lace is just
Yeah.
nothing looks good with it, in my opinion. So
Usually discolored, usually
it
ripped.
just looks raggedy.
Yeah.
Just looks raggedy.
She needs a fresh start.
Yeah, we need a blank red canvas here. Now, what I need is Grandma's seam ripper that I found in her stuff the other day. I wonder if I can still find it. That's one thing I was able to find. All right. I spoke too soon. Now I brought the seam. Fell into the abyss. Wonder where Tyler is today.
Oh, I was gonna say, our mascot. Oh, thank you, Evan. Sorry, I'm just now seeing the comment, Desert Gal Curious. But yes, Amy and I come on weekly. Now it's going to be over on Whatnot, but weekly, and we recreate some vintage dolls, give them new life, kind of see where, our directions go. Usually, most days, it's like we pick a theme and kind of go from it. And Amy will go one way, I'll go another, and then we'll kind of meet in the middle and, then auction off our dolls, which is oh so fun.
Yeah. Yeah, we just reimagine them and give them a new life, make them a little more desirable, or in some cases, a lot more desirable.
I would say so.
Some dolls still look great, others nobody would really want, and then we make them into something that
Exactly.
people want again. But yeah, we will be reconvening over on Whatnot on June 6th at 5 p.m. Eastern.
Yes, yes.
Maybe I'll go ahead and go ahead and schedule it so that we can start advertising. And
Yeah.
that way, yeah, just. So I'm going to I'm going to hear from the tech that will help me set up OBS on Tuesday. So I don't know that I'll be meeting with him Tuesday, but he's going to be back in town Tuesday. So
Hey, that's a
we'll
start.
get all of that intel so that we can know what all of our capabilities are. I'll tell you, I wanted to do that whole discourse thing. I could not figure it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
I mean, it's like we're over on Discourse all the time on the Whatnot channel, and I couldn't figure that out. It took forever to even try to find where the channels were, and then what I thought was Whatnot didn't seem like it was legit Whatnot, and so I'm just like, I give up.
Oh no.
I don't think Discourse is for me, and if I can't figure it out, my audience most likely will not be able to figure it out. So I just don't think that's going to be viable.
Well, it's all about knowing what's going to work and what's not. So
I like the concept and the idea, but it just doesn't seem to be a very intuitive platform for people that are not, I don't know, savvy with that kind of technology. I have to say that maybe the seam ripper is not the best idea.
Oh no.
It seems like a good idea, but the stitches are so tight and the the fabric is so delicate that it's just easier to cut it, and then it kind of falls off. So I'm sure Grandmama's seam ripper will come in handy at a later time, but not today.
Sure.
I don't like it when you pull some fabric and then you see dust flying and you're like, oh, I really shouldn't be breathing this. Yeah, we definitely sign all of our pieces, and I actually have hang tags for mine. That reminds me something. I'm gonna go check outside my door. I'm expecting something to come in the mail today.
I mailed it yesterday. Got some of my favorite, all-time favorite Kamar dolls. What else did I get? And a cute little, kind of like, what is it made out of? It's not celluloid, but like close to it. Just a very cheap, plasticky, little go-go doll from the '60s. Hey Trisha, how's it going?
Hey Trisha. Well, it hasn't arrived yet, or it might be in the lobby, but earlier this week I did get my newest promo cards.
Oh my gosh, those are amazing.
Of course, at the time I made it, I didn't know that I was not going to be doing Wicked Good Vintage anymore, but that's okay. So it's on here on the back. Yeah.
I love it.
I'm super happy to have Whatnot on there.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, so those will last me a bit.
Yes, I've ordered. This is the second time I've ordered like business cards. I've already ordered like stickers, but they're for some reason they take forever to get made. I don't know why.
Yeah.
Like ordered some business cards. They were completely wrong. They were super blurry and just like.
Oh no, where'd you order them from?
Let me here. My phone's about to die anyways, so let me just
Order them from Vistaprint or Got Print.
Vistaprint. Okay.
Vistaprint or gotprint.com are both really good.
I did Got Print. Yes, I did Got Print.
Oh no. And they didn't tell you that it was low resolution?
No.
So usually they are always on me like, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Granted, they were the I think they were the bigger they were like a bigger size, so maybe I went and ordered like smaller ones, so maybe that would be better. But yeah, I did order some cards. Those hopefully should be in the mail. I know they got shipped this week. stickers, which I'm excited about. So, yay, yay, yay.
That's exciting. Well, my hang tags have always been perfect until this round, and then they had a white uneven border around them.
Oh.
And it was because I changed it because before I had this kind of like, I don't know, the lettering had, it was a bunch of lines, and then I had to redesign it with just white so it shows up tiny on the socials.
Oh, gotcha.
So I finally switched my hang tags to that, but then I guess I did it in haste, and so I, didn't have it in the right bleeds. So I'm gonna see if they'll redo them for me or not, but it's kind of a drag.
Aw. Oh, well, Mark, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your evening, and I hope you have a great day tomorrow at work.
Are you done?
I think I'm done for the night.
Okay.
I think I'm just like in the process of everything kind of like drying.
Yeah. Well, hey, we got a lot done.
Yes, I'm so happy.
Me too.
Or did you already put your little spooky gal away?
I can bring her again. I'm gonna get out of this camera so we can be big again. Because I want to see if you can. I don't know if you can show me because they're drying, but I want to see.
Oh yeah, I have them here. They just will have. Okay. So,
okay.
First,
so can you make us big
my bad.
So that I can see you better? There.
Okay.
Yay. Look at your shirt. It's so cool.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it has really fun buttons on it. I don't think they're appearing, but anyways, the first little gal we did was the holiday fair doll, completely revamped her. This was like her original hair, but none of that today. So gave her some platinum locks, dagger collar. This will be one of my options for my friend, for the custom gal. And then we went ahead and did a few layers on the Susie Sad Eyes, making her into emerald. So you can definitely see the purple on her. Started with skin color, and we have added a few more layers on the little kittles, which we're going to probably do one or two more, try to get them a little bit even more.
I love that.
But super fun and well. And so I think that's what I've been. Yep, I think that's it for me.
All right. Well, here is my. Okay. I forgot that I put a little paint palette over there, so I set the base and the paint palette.
Oh, no.
It's all good. It's all good. It's just a tiny bit, so I just don't want to get it anywhere else. Like on the doll. Okay. So this was my requested piece from Kim. Yeah, there's a lot of painting here.
Oh, thank you, Rachel. I appreciate it.
Hold on, I don't want to get paint on him.
I'm just so in love with the like fluorescent, like green against the orange.
Yeah.
So good.
And then of course the slippers.
Yes, those are my favorite part, hands down.
Me too. So I'm gonna add a little pumpkin. I have a little polymer pumpkin for her necklace.
Perfect.
And then I'm gonna do the lime green chunky glitter if I can find it for the base, and touch up her eyes a little more, add some pops of orange and the lashes, and maybe some sort of Halloween embellishment for her hair. And she will be all set. Thank you.
Yes.
All right. Well, thank you, Cole, so much for hanging out with me, and I look forward to the next phase of our doll inclusive crafting sessions.
Bigger and better. I'm so excited.
Yes, and thank you guys all so much for watching and hanging out with us. And if you're watching on the replay, thank you for tuning in to that as well.
Yes.
And I guess we will see you guys at our next event. So tomorrow for me, it will be Whatnot at 3 p.m. Pacific, 6 p.m. Eastern for my ephemera sale. So be sure to check that out. If you want to join Whatnot, Cole's going to put his link here in the description, or you can message either of us and get your $10 off.
Yes,
And then be sure to tune in to Vintage Rescue Squad on Monday night to find out more about Whatnot with Michael, Misty, and a Whatnot team member. That's at 5 p.m. Pacific, 8 p.m. Eastern. And then, of course, Wednesday will be my last Wicked Good Vintage here on YouTube with Cole, Jody Renshaw, and my friend Alicia at Thrifty Glitz.
Yes.
So be sure to catch that at 1 p.m. Pacific, 4 p.m. Eastern. And Cole, what do you have coming up?
Well, for this week, we have on Tuesday, the 24th, I'm doing a live sale over on Instagram with Sydney at Sad Girl Dolls. That is going to be super, super fun. And then, of course, Wednesday, the wonderful Amy just said, Wicked Good Vintage. It's going to be an honor to be on your last show. So I'm happy to be there.
I know. It's sad that Sarah's on vacation, but we'll reconvene at another time.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Oh, and then Thursday I have a quad sale. We are going we're going to be doing like a tea party theme. It's going to be a quad sale with Tyler at Tyler's Timeless Treasures, Chrissy at Vintage Mama's Shop, and Elsie at the Vintage, or no, not the Vintage, I'm looking ahead, the Kitsch Witch. And then, of course, I have my first Whatnot sale on Sunday at 5 p.m. Eastern. So,
and that's a week from this Sunday, correct?
A week from this Sunday, yes.
You guys can go ahead and bookmark it and check out what he has listed in his shop and pre-bid if you want.
Yes, I'm so excited.
So exciting. So be sure to follow Cole on Instagram as well, and also subscribe here to his channel. And we will see you guys next time.
Oh my gosh. Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you, guys.
Friday.